Welcome to Bezlo Music Talk on the Bezlo Network, powered by Speaker Radio. I just want to say hello to everyone. And this episode of My Two Cents is summer. And it's not about the season, it's about us. Summertime is a beautiful time to go outside and look around and discover everything that God created. But it's also a time of the year where we find out a whole lot about ourselves. In the wintertime, we got coats on and layers of stuff that, keep our body smells basically to ourselves. But summertime is outdoors, fresh, but sometimes our body is not fresh. I want to remind everybody, and I also remind myself, is that in summertime, it seems like everything is expanded. So I'm going to just put it to you real. Sometimes we get real funky. Yes. And this is no personal attack on anybody. All of us have odors. It's just, I feel like it's just expanded in the summertime. So check yourself before you go out there in the open air and change the fresh air to funky air. So always remind yourself, do I smell all right? In other words, do you smell all right? You're not stinking, And some of this can be caused by what we put in our bodies. But whatever goes in, it's coming out. So some of the food, we eat a whole lot of processed food in there. And all those little materials sometimes bring unpleasantness, odors to everyone else. And because we sweat more, our pores are just releasing what's in our body. So, you just got to really do a check wherever you go, in the morning, a midday check, a lunchtime check, an afternoon check, because all our bodies are different. And this is a good time to check to see if that deodorant that you got is really the one for you. It might not be doing its job too well, So you might have to change brands, And that's right. Sometimes you might have to upgrade. Maybe that one for $1 is not the one that you need. It's not doing its job. So you need to terminate it. Really. And I want you to know that so when you go outside, we can smell the fresh air and not you. Please. I have an experience a long time ago. It was summertime, and I was taking summer courses in middle school, and they had a substitute teacher. And she was, at the assembly and trying to show us her dance. But every time she had on like a skirt, when she moved to the left and that skirt twirl or moves around, I smell something like, what is that smell? It smells like rotten fish. And I said to myself, it can't be the teacher. But every time she moves in that dress, and that dress twirls a little bit, or move, it's just like it was just releasing that odor. An odor that made me say, yeah. But anyway, I'm sorry I had to go there, but I was a young man. I didn't know what that was. was. The only thing I know, it just smelled awful. So check yourself all, check people who drink alcohol. You might not know it, but that beer you drink in the morning comes out in 30 minutes later. And when you're on public transportation, and we can tell before we even get near you that you had alcohol because it's sweating out your pores. There's other things that people don't want to smell. I don't think they can make laws for people who stink, but sometimes it's a assault on our nose. So you don't want to be one of the people that people frown up, or you want to be one of the people that be suspect when somebody say, "What's that smell?" Check yourself, because summertime is beautiful, but summertime will expose what's coming from your body. And that's my 2 cents worth. It's been a while, but I hope you enjoy it. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease from the Beslow Network, powered by Speaker Radio. My 2 cents. See ya.